Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. Once again, we're not playing as King Graham, so the name of the game doesn't even really match, in a way, so yeah. So this game was pretty revolutionary in many ways. It was the first game to use the SCI engine, I think, and it was also the first PC game to have a full soundtrack developed on the MT32. Yes, the MT32 once again returns for this playthrough, which is pretty epic because the MT32 is pretty good. It's a lot better than the ad-lib soundtrack, which is pretty. Well, I mean, for King's Quest IV, it wasn't the worst. There are some Sierra games where the ad-lib soundtrack is fucking horrendous. Police Quest 2. Anyways, with the return of his long-lost son Alexander and the rescue of his daughter Rosella from the terrible dragon, old King Graham decides it's time to pass on his adventurous hat to younger blood. So he shall. He flings the battered hat towards the children, while his wife, Queen Valenice, proudly looks on. So yeah, this is exactly where King's Quest III left off, so... And why did they cut it off? The hat arches through the air, and suddenly, King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. And yes, this is why it was a cliffhanger at the end. Help me, he rasps. Fuck. English is a shitty language. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed upon the floor, forgotten. I cannot talk, I'm sorry. English is a fucking shitty-ass language. Anyways. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella runs from the room. Oh, Father, you're still young. You should have had many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father. Do you really mean that? A soft voice asks. Rosella looks up, but sees no one. Who's speaking to me? I am, the voice says. Look in the magic mirror. Rosella sees an image in the mirror. Who are you? She queries. It looks a lot like Rosella, though, so yeah, no. Also, you can tell this is the first SCI game, because, I'm the fairy Janesta, in my land of Tamira, where there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs at least 100 years to bear a single fruit. But this is no ordinary fruit. For a person who were to eat it, they would find that good health and well-being would be theirs for many years. So yeah, that seems interesting. Rosella is much heartened by the news. Where's the land of Tamir? Janesta smiles. Tamir is very far away, but with my magic I can bring you here. You can tell this was the first SCI game, because the graphics aren't perfect. Rosella senses that there is more to the story, but I suppose there are some problems. Again, Janesta smiles. Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain the situation. However, once I bring you here, I cannot send me back. You will have to help me first. Confused, Rosella says. I don't know. What if I can't help you? Or you find the tree? Janesta pleads. You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. Now the fury is a faint glimmer, and her voice barely audible. If you care for your father, say yes now. And suddenly she's gone. Yes! probably turn down my mic slightly. I think it's a bit loud. Okay, that should be fine. The lovely fairy speaks. I am the fairy of Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. Half this text speed was hurry. Rosella looks awestruck at the fairy. She is stunningly like herself, but there is a certain sadness to her. Finally, Rosella speaks. I know you wouldn't like to help me in some way, but I don't know how I could help a fairy that looks exactly fucking like me. Like, not even what in the fuck. Genesta looks sadder than ever, as you can clearly tell. You're wrong, Rosella. See, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday, I was strolling through the woods. Lola, the fairy sighs. She yanked it from my neck and raced immediately Oh god. I felt my power diminishing, my body weakening. I will die in 24 hours, if my talisman has not returned. Shit, man. I cannot talk at all. Intently, Genesta looks at Rosella. Lola is very evil, and will use the talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. Now I fear it will contaminate my whole country. Further, I cannot send you without my talisman. Rosella is unsure what she can do, meekly. She asks, I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella, Genesta assures her. I believe you'll be able to penetrate Lolette's domain. Suddenly, Rosella remembers the tiny tree. Can you tell me where to find the magic fruit? Remorsefully, Genesta looks at Rosella. It will not be able to it grows on a tiny on the other side of the Grey Valley Mountains. Bravely fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help you in any way I can, Genesta. How can I find Lolette? Beautiful fairy points towards the Tamir from the Great Mountains. Fuck. I am so tired. Genesta looks weaker as she says, there is not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it will be difficult for me to fly home again. I really like the music in this game. One thing I must do for you is to disguise you as a peasant girl as to not attract any attention. That's basically what it is. I didn't notice it. Bleh. Thank you, thank you, Genesta. I think Rosella stammers. There will be it will be better for you, the fairy says. Well, I must be off while I can still fly. I know you can do it. Goodbye. Good luck. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. Okay, yeah, that's it. Ugh. Sorry, my throat has severe autism, I think. That'll be fine enough. Or maybe. Whatever. So, one thing is I'm actually not playing DOSBox, this time. I'm playing this on ScumVM, for the sheer fact that, has a dithering pass, skip. Basically, in SCI games, the game would use a technique called dithering, which basically created a color out of two colors by having like a cross-stitch pattern thing going on in the graphics. And in this game, it can be a bit overbearing at times, so I've enabled the dithering skip pass to pretty much make the dithering a certain color. It makes the game look better in certain areas. One thing about this game's movement is that diagonal movement is fast. However, basically, you know, the cardinal direction movements are fine, but horizontal, but vertical, whatever. The sideways walk here is slow as shit. It is really slow. So for the most part, I'm going to be going in the four cardinal directions. So I'm explaining this badly, partially because I'm really fucking tired. Yeah. Ugh, whatever. Don't even worry about it. So, we can head over to this pool right here. And, yeah. Damn it. And, oh man. It's a unicorn. You see a beautiful wild unicorn in the meadow. Its coat is dapple gray. What the fuck is a dapple? And its wonderful horn shines like gold. The unicorn shies at your approach and trots away. Well, oh well. So now, at this pool, the first thing we want to do is wait for Cupid to arrive and get his bow. Because, you know, it's important that we have the bow. Since it's a CR game, you pretty much need every item you can obtain. Oh no, you've been got... Oh, fuck. Good. First death. Not even a... Ugh. Thank you for playing King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. Next time, be more careful. Fuck off. I don't even have any save games, so I have to restart it here. This is going fantastically so far. So, yeah. The tagline of this game is, "Can a computer game make you cry?" Now, while that's a bit debatable in, you know, the story of the game nowadays, with, like, the advent of modern technology, and there's Cupid. The advent of modern technology, I mean, most games can, possibly, but this game, you know, it's been done before. Well, in this game, you know, it started the standard of, like, storytelling and shit, and, I'm trying to explain it here, I'm doing it badly, basically, you know, it was one of the first of its kind, really, in many ways, but, you know, nowadays, there's so much has, like, been happened in, like, storytelling in video games since then that probably not really. However, there is one thing that the game will make you cry over. It is the fucking sheer difficulty of this game. This game is fucking hard. It is so fucking retardedly hard at points that it is sometimes retardedly hard. Not the most retarded in the series. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Anyways, that's Cupid's bow. It comes with 2 arrows, and you need to use both. Don't waste one, or the game is unwinnable. Whatever. I want that unicorn to come back here, so I'm just gonna... I don't think he's coming back. I guess not, but, you know, if I see him... Nah, I don't think he... Hold on. Again, I won't use that, like, diagonal walk very much, because it's just so stupid, but... Yeah, he's not showing up, whatever. Now, we're going to look under this bridge. Bridge here. You kneel down and peer under the bridge. Aha, you have found a small golden ball. You pick it up and carry it with you. So we shall. Ah, my favorite instrument. The fart instrument. Ah. I think that might just be the MT32 emulation, because I'm not fucking rich enough to get an actual MT32. There's a very pretty little pond floating upon many beautiful water lilies. Blech. You spy a large frog sitting on top of the lily pad, and yes! It's wearing a gold crown. Why did she say yes there? Whatever. You accidentally drop the golden ball into the pond from atop the lily pad. A large green frog leaps into the water and disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, yes, your lost ball in your mouth. Its mouth. Seems as if the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you. And the frog's over there with it, so, we shall go over here. And we're actually not going to get, the ball, we're gonna get the frog. Scrunching up your nose in disgust, catch the large frog and hold it in your hand. It stares at you with its big bulgy eyes and wobbles its throat. And with it, we will kiss the frog, because this is a game filled with fairy tale tropes. You look at the green frog's lips. Good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. Suddenly, a little green changes into a handsome prince. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. You Blanche. You Blanche? What the fuck is Blanche? Okay. A bit at the remark, but you say nothing. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses a little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. What a douchebag. But, you know, we also will get the ball, despite the fact that I don't think it even serves any fucking purpose after this, so. There's a small crown. If you wear it, you will turn into a frog. There's a graveyard. We don't need to go there just yet. At least I don't think. I could be wrong. However, one thing I will give this game credit for is that there are no more, like, random encounters with, well, except for that, when you're near there, but there are no more random encounters with, people trying to take your shit. Thankfully now, you can just, mostly skip, most of it, so. Well, not skip, oh god, I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Alright. So as you can see right there, just going to make sure. So as you can see right here, there is a open door here into what looks like a mine. Creeper. Aw, man. You encountered a small group of small men working in this diamond mine. As they're not too friendly, though, as one of them forcefully tells you to leave the premise. So, you can't really enter there, so how are we going to get in there? Because I have a feeling that's an important location. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into their house and clean it. Because, you know, this was actually one of the first, female protagonists in video games, so why not, clean the house, because, you know, why not? Really progressive Sierra. I mean, it's not, like, not really saying anything, I just, something to note. I'm not fucking retard. I swear. Actually, no, I am pretty fucking retarded, but I'm not that retarded to think that Sierra's like some fucking alt-right company, because I'm not fucking that much of an idiot. You hear the dwarves approaching. You watch quietly as the dwarves file in one by one to get a bowl of soup and take a seat at the table. Sit back, because this cutscene goes on for around, I want to say like 5 eons. Actually, no, it's around like 20,000 eons. By the way, you cannot skip any of this at all. Good job, Sierra. Good job, Sierra. You outdid yourself wonderfully. The music doesn't loop properly in the Scum VM version, I think. This dwarf must be really hungry. He's getting 2 bowls of soup. Sure now. 7 dwarves seem very pleased that you tired the mess and one politely asks your name, you tell him, and he cordially invites you to sit down with them and eat the bowl of soup he got for you. Number 15. Bert. You seat yourself at the table and begin eating the surprisingly delicious soup, and once again, you cannot skip any of this. And this is mandatory for you to complete the game. Are you excited? I know I am. Goodbye and thanks for the soup, you call as they take their leave. This cutscene is still going, by the way! You just finished your soup. It was probably the best soup you ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. And guess what? We gotta clean again. Though, luckily it's not as long as the other cutscene, so... Yeah, this entire scene is just fucking pointless. Hope that's the last of it. Look, table. You see a long wooden table. You also notice a blue pouch. So let's take said pouch. Let's, more importantly, look in the pouch. You open the diamond pouch and look inside. Many diamonds flash and sparkle within. Carefully, you close it again, so as not to lose any. Well, it seems like one of the dwarves left the pouch there. So we should probably give it back to him. That seems like a good idea. God damn it. Okay. So now, doors are just fine with us being in here. Also, like Alexander, Rosella cannot fall from 2 feet, or literally just 1 foot, because then she'll have brain tumors, I guess. So yeah, this is the dwarf that was sitting where, you know, he was, where the pouch was. So we will give the pouch to dwarf. Give pouch man. Give pouch to man. Being an honest horse. You offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. Gruff exterior softens a bit. Nah, you can keep it. We got plenty here. We also skipped the fucking... We got plenty here. We also got an extra lantern we ain't using. Go ahead and take it. The dwarf gruffness returned. Now skedaddle on out. Oh, there we go. Lantern unlit, and you have to make it lit, by the way. Because you gotta get the 430 blaze. I don't know. God damn it. Ow. I'm sorry, I just have Ebola times 2. Ebola cubed, which I know times 2 is not what... No. Stop it. Stop. I'm just being an imbecile. There we go. Wow, I managed to actually make it out of there. Surprising! Anyways. So, with that... No, fuck off. So, with that, we will have one more RNG thing to do. Oh, man. Is that we need to wait for this bird to get over here with this worm. Need to fucking scare it off. And we need to get the worm. Worm. What worm? Good enough. Alright, with that, I think we should start getting to our objective, which is chasing after Lololette, which I think I... Oh no, Lolette's goons. I think we can make it up there. No, we can't. You should be more careful. Fuck off. Fuck off with that. I was careful. Oh. My favorite music track in any video game. The infinitely repeating... What? What is happening? Okay, I couldn't go off the... okay. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with that shit. Oh my god. Fucking neat. Oh no. Well, we're absolutely fucked now. Oh no. Well, my pet's Lolette hisses. What have you drug home today? Lolette gives you the once over, and she does her, and Are you a foolish girl who wandered here by mistake, or are you a spy sent here by my enemy, Genesta? You swear to Lolette that you're nothing but a poor peasant girl who has lost her way, but she doesn't seem to believe you, as her mouth begins to snarl, and her eyes narrow to mere slits. For the first time, you experience real fear and begin to tremble. Lolette snarls. You don't have to look stupid enough to have wandered here. I believe you're a spy. Take her to the cell. Shoutouts to having to edit. God fucking damn it. Ugh! You hear the henchman. Fuck off. The henchman motions have fallen out of the cell. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Well, it gives you a sickly sweet look. You're lucky, my dear Shikuz. My precious son, Edgar, has taken a liking to you and believes you. He's convinced me to give you a chance to prove your innocence. You glance at the homely young man standing next to Lolette. He blushes. Lolette continues, I wish to own the unicorn that inhabits the Meadowland, the Mito Land. Jeez. Bring me the unicorn, and I shall not only set you free, but reward you as well. Go, her henchman Lolette orders. Go take her back to the forest. Uh-oh. Well, we now have our goal ahead of us. So that shit ain't fun. So, we shall continue this shit on in the next part, so I will see you sometime later. Bye.